I was ready to start talking to y'all, and then as soon as I hit go live, well, I was about to hit go live, I had to see like 4 or 5 times. So I had to go put the microphone on pause, or not on pause, on mute, and go blow my nose. My nails are breaking. But yeah, what's good, everyone? A-Fizzle here. This is a rare weekday edition of La Crib because normally I do not do La Cribs during the week. Y'all already know that if you've been paying attention to my channel the last couple of months. Definitely not doing one on a weekday night. So figure I get one in right quick before I go to work. Since I got a little time, I will put the camera on momentarily. I just got out the shower, so I'm getting dressed right now. You know, but yeah, what a good feeling. And I never said this on camera. I never said this in a post, but I knew the Braves were going to win the World Series once they took out the Dodgers. I knew it. But I didn't say it because y'all already know how most of these North Georgia sports fans think. Oh, don't say it. Don't say we're going to win. You might curse the team. It will fuck around and blow it. Well, didn't blow it this time. So Atlanta Braves, 2021 World Series champions, the first World Series champion since 1995, which is 26 years ago. And this will be the fourth World Series title in the history of the franchise. And yes, I count the ones in Boston, Milwaukee, because unlike y'all, I am not an all-around Atlanta sports fan. I'm just a Braves fan. So if it's in the history books for the Atlanta Braves, for the Braves, to me it counts. And I got my pencil in the car, so I cannot add another year to this banner, but I will do that this weekend. But yeah, it's a good feeling. Took out Houston Astros in 6. I called it. A lot of people call Braves in 6, though. Not just me, not just you, not just Sportsline, not just this person, that person. A lot of people call Braves in 6. But for me, after losing Game 5, it was about motivation. Like how motivated was the Braves going to be coming into Game 6, knowing that they could have closed it out in 5, and now they got to get back on the plane to Houston and try to win at least one there to become world champions. But they came out well. At first, it looked like I don't know because like the Braves got to a rough start. The Astros had a run at third early in the game, but Max Fried battled back and got us out of that jam. And it was really close. Like I think it was 0-0 in the third inning. And then all of a sudden, we had a 3-run home by Soler, which happened when I was on my way home from work. And then we had another home run by Dansby Swanson, which was, made it 5-0. At that point, when it got to 5-0, I knew the game was over. I said, we got Max Fried pitching lights out right now. The defense is playing good. We're getting runs. Astros are in a bullpen. This series is over to me when it was 5-0. That's all I really needed. And, Freddie Freeman added a home run. It was just fascinating to see. And then not only did the Braves win Game 6 to win the World Series, they shut out the Astros. They shut them the fuck out. Astros couldn't do shit. I'm not going to say they were packing it in. Braves was just a better team last night. And I'm just so proud of this team, because the Braves, I see you, Sportsline. I'm going to let you in a moment, okay? Because the Atlanta Braves went through so much adversity throughout the entire season. Now, I mean, throughout. The team that got swept by that NL East rival of ours to start off the year, in which that was their World Series title. And then just struggling throughout April and May against bad teams, losing Mike Soroka before the season started, losing Marcelo Zuna early part of June with his domestic situation. Still struggling in the month of June. Had plenty of opportunities to get above 500 before the All-Star break, and then couldn't do it on the last day against the Marlins. And then, speaking of the Marlins, losing Ronald Acuna during that series against the Miami Marlins. Finally getting above 500 in late July. Finally taking first place in our division, because it is our division. We said it back in April. Even when we struggled, we said it was our division. In middle of August, finally took our division. And I think after that, the Braves, for the most part, never did look bad. Now, it did look like a point where I know a lot of Braves fans were worried that that team, who shall remain nameless, was going to catch them. Then swept them out of Atlanta, clinched the NL East in front of their faces. And a lot of people did not give the Braves a chance in the playoffs. I felt like the Braves probably had the least, according to MLB and the fans, the Braves had the least amount of chance to make it to the World Series, because the division was not good. We all can admit that. But it's not about the division. It's about the team. The division can't win the World Series. The team can. No, not too many people gave the Braves a chance against the Brew Crew in the NLDS. And definitely looked bleak. I think the Braves did lose game 1 in the NLDS. So it definitely looked bleak. But bounced back, took them out in 4, moved on to the next round. Finally got the stigma of can't win a division series. Yeah, I know we won 2 division series last year. Not division series. Yeah. I know we won 2 playoff series last year, but that was during COVID in 8-team playoff format. But in the regular format this time around, with we actually took care of business in the NLDS. Got that stigma off our back. Then going to the NLCS, had to go up against the new National League Evil Empire in the Los Angeles Dodgers. And I'm not going to talk about this often. It's probably the last time I ever reference this on my channel again or in my life. Knowing what happened the season before, had a 3-1 lead and just couldn't close it out. That was another adversity the Braves are facing. And, it started off 3-1 again. I know the Braves took the first 2 games in Atlanta. Then I think they lost game 3. No, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, they lost game 3 in LA. Then they won game 4, and once again it was up 3-1. Then lost game 5. So I know a lot of people was like, "Oh Lord, is it going to happen again?" But no, Atlanta Braves said, history will not repeat itself in this gratitude. Went out and win game 6 and clinched the spot to the World Series. Went up against the Astros, split in Houston, pretty much took care of business in Atlanta. And I feel like I knew the Braves were going to win this series. I said they can at least take 2 at home and go up 3-1 or 3-2. I knew we could finally win in Houston. There's no way. I feel like this was a team of destiny. I feel like it was, it was just our time. That's what it was. It was just our time. Everything the Braves went through, it was just, it was meant for them to win it all. They played the best baseball throughout the month of October, and I'll say it. It's about who plays their best game come playoff time. Anybody can run through the regular season and have the best record, but they don't hand out trophies and championships for having the best record in the regular season. And that's what it boils down to. Now, I know people are going to be like, probably going to ask me, am I excited or anything? I would say it's somewhat excitement, but I'm used to winning championships. I am. Like, it was just a mere 4 months ago when I saw a championship with the Tampa Bay Lightning. They defeated the Canadians in the Stanley Cup. And then I might have an opportunity to see two more championships before 2021 comes to an end. My high school football team is on a roll right now, dominating, just murdering everybody on the field. They only lost the first game, but since then, dominated. And then Chase Elliott, NASCAR championship this Sunday. He's in it. He has a chance to win that for me. So I got a chance to win four. I got a chance to win 4 championships before 2021 comes to an end. That is unheard of because usually I might win one. Maybe if we can squeeze out another one, 2. But 4? 4? And this, man, A-Fizzle Sports could be an exhilarating year for A-Fizzle Sports. And everything I went through personally through my 15 years of depression, even when some of my teams winning Super Bowls and national championships and this, that, and the third throughout these 15 years, I think 2021 is going to be the sweetest of them all because I just started going to therapy in September, and then coming out of the therapy, the Braves win the World Series. This could put an end to my depression. And this could help me heal a little bit quicker. Like I said, after everything I went through, more so last 15 years, this is what I needed right now. Coming out of therapy, like I said, I needed a championship. And the Braves got me one. And my high school team may have an opportunity to bring me another one. And Chase Elliott may have an opportunity to bring me another one. This is what I need. And like I said, this is exhilarating. This is a good time for A-Fizzle Sports. But yeah, now I'm going to touch on this subject right quick. I'm going to cut on my camera now. Now, I know since Sports Live is in here, and I told him to let him in momentarily so he could celebrate a little bit. I know he's off today. But yeah, I know a lot of people are going to be like, and a lot of people in North Georgia, they're going to be like, well, this could be the beginning of something good for Atlanta. Because I see a lot of people talking about Atlanta sports curse is lifted. I guess you could say it's lifted, with the Braves. But to me, I think the Hawks will have to win the NBA title this year. And I'm not saying it will happen. I don't think it will, but I feel like that will have to happen as well in order for the curse to officially be lifted. No, Braves win the World Series is a start for the city of Atlanta. But let's pump the brakes, Atlanta sports fans, North Georgia sports fans. I know y'all happy about Braves winning the World Series. But that don't mean Georgia's going to win a national title because I see y'all talk about, well, guess what? Georgia's going to win a national title. And Georgia looks damn great right now. I'm not taking anything away from them. As much as I can't stand that fucking team, at the end of the day, I give credit where credit's due. But let's pump the brakes on this national title talk right quick or this NBA title talk. And, let's see how it plays out. I don't want y'all to get the big head and think booking things and then you wind up being crushed when it doesn't happen. One game at a time, people. That's how I feel. Biz, you're a Braves fan, so you don't know how. I live in Georgia, so just because I'm not an all-around Atlanta sports fan don't mean that I don't know. I live in Georgia. I hear it all the time on Sports Live. I hear it all the time. I got associates who are all around Atlanta sports fans, so trust me, I hear it. I know, I see it, I witness it firsthand. And just as much as I hear it firsthand, these people, the people in the state, also, they the reason why I get the ammunition to go after your teams like I do. So yeah, but I'm gonna pop over this motherfucker right here in honor of the Braves winning the World Series because it still is an exhilarating time. living in Georgia, look, don't make it seem like that I'm on the same tier as Alabama or Duke basketball or the Patriots or Steelers or anything. Like, yeah, it's been, I'm seeing a good chunk of championships lately, but like, just remember, I went through a 5-year stretch without a championship. So just like I'm not on the Atlanta tier, but at the same time I'm not on the Alabama, New England Patriots tier either. So I guess I'm kind of right in the middle. And just and I see my championships, but I'm always hungry for more championships. To me, if my team doesn't win a championship that year, then that year means nothing to me. But 2021, it means a lot for me with the Atlanta Braves, though. This idiot here, Henry Ruggs. What time is the parade? I might. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth saying I'm going to make it, but if it's a feasible time, we'll see. I about guarantee. I'm about guarantee that A.F. DeVille is probably passed out drunk right now. I haven't heard from him. I haven't heard from him all night. I haven't heard from him this morning either. My phone was on. No, my phone was not on. Never mind. He probably blowing my phone up like, "Hey, you saw it, broski? You saw it? We did it." All right, let's let Sports Live in because I feel like I said what I need to say. Let's give him time to celebrate. We can hear you, Sleeta.
What's up, my dude? We did it, brother. Yeah. Only reason why I'm not on cam, man, is because I only had 5 hours sleep. I'm tired. I'm not tired, but I just look like dog shit. So
good. I don't want the camera on anyway.
But I will say this, man. Forget about, like I said, you and I are Atlanta Braves fans. We're going to leave it at that. I respect your loyalty to the Braves. I said that numerous times, and I said it last night during the stream that you're the most positive, by God, Braves fan that I've known on YouTube, and I got a lot of respect for that. To me, the curse is lifted. The curse is lifted from an Atlanta sports perspective. That doesn't mean that these other teams are going to win, but when I say curse is lifted, I mean now, at least for me, I believe anything is possible. So the Falcons get their act together. I feel comfortable. The Hawks can win an NBA title definitely this year. Go make it happen. Georgia can win a national title. Go make it happen. But this is about the Braves, man. This is about.
And before we get over to that, I understand that. Like, I feel like it's going to spark something in the city. It's going to spark something with the fans. Like, okay, because I felt what you said last night. Like, if y'all feel like if the Braves can win and the Braves get over the hump, then it could open up the floodgate. But we'll see what happens though.
Yeah, because it's a mindset thing. When you're when you as players for all these teams get to the playoffs, get to a Super Bowl, get to a World Series, get to Eastern Finals or NBA Finals or National Championship, and the pressure that because all the players on all these teams got the pressure. They know that they need to try to win it for Atlanta because they even said it last night. Atlanta suffered enough, and then they don't make it happen. That's why it is the way it is. When you get that mindset and you finally win, then it triggers confidence and more support. By the way, speaking of support, fuck the bandwagon Braves fans. There are a lot of Braves fans that I didn't see.
They don't get. Right.
Yeah, this World Series championship, and for y'all, because I hadn't seen any. I saw very little Braves fans all year around my area, and all of a sudden they pop out during the NLCS, and I know there's a lot of Braves. I would bet that half the Braves fans that attended the World Series are legit or the Battery, but I know a lot of bandwagons, and you can just look at the ones and you can tell they're bandwagon. So this ain't for y'all. This is for the loyalists, for myself, for A-Fizzle Productions, and I'm glad. And I know you're more humble than I am, so I'm gonna say it for you, and I've said it. I'm glad that me and you get a chance to show off a celebration for the Atlanta Braves on YouTube, because God knows you and I deserve to do it. Because
you thought I wasn't going to say that?
Yeah, well, I mean, you know how you are as different to I am, but
I've been on YouTube for 14 years now,
and you've seen
everybody, all my other teams win the championship except the Braves and the Atlanta Dream, but we're not going to talk about the Atlanta Dream. Yeah. So the Braves finally broke through. Now I only got one team left. There's the Atlanta Dream. Whenever they can stop rebuilding and get good again, but it's not about them either. Yeah,
but you and I have shown YouTube the infield fly rule. You and I have shown YouTube the.
I really want to talk about the bad side.
But look.
I really want to talk about the bad side.
But look, we got a world championship, so let's talk about it so we can appreciate this more. The 10-run first.
Oh no! I don't want, because I will say this though.
Right.
2015, 16, and 17.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, because I was pissed when we got rid of Jason Hayward and all those guys, Greg Kimbrell, but
Hayward didn't really do much.
He got younger and got built the chemistry up to where. By the time we 2018 roll around, you predicted the playoffs. I said 81 and 81, so they exceeded my expectations that year. Not thankful for exceeding my expectations, but after 2018, I was like, okay, we may have a chance now. Mm-hmm. And it took a little while, but we finally broke through it though.
Mm-hmm. Why were you upset Jason Hayward got traded? He didn't do much for us. He underachieved with us. If you think
he was one of my favorite players at the time during that time, but
he didn't do shit for us, and he hasn't done really shit since he left.
Well, he did do something with us, but I would say he did more for us than he did for the Cubs or anybody else. So
I guess, but like I said, speaking for me, and I'll speak for me alone. And I won't break it down, but for all the letdowns that you and I have seen on YouTube, this feels great. This feels amazing to finally get that World Series, and then you touched on it briefly. The 3-1. Look at that. We had two chances to fuck up a 3-1 lead. Not this year. Team of destiny, man. So that right there means a lot. And when I went back over, like I said during the Dodgers series, when I went back over after we won, and went back over and saw your face and my face after Game 7 last year.
I refuse to watch that stream. I don't ever want to.
Yeah. Well, I went back for just for I couldn't help it. But to see our reactions after last year makes this even better as well. So I'm happy for you, my dude. Congratulations on seeing this happen.
Appreciate that, RPF. Random Philly fan says, congrats to all the Atlanta Braves fans. You guys were way better run organization than the Philadelphia Phillies are. I always hate the Braves and always rule, but I do respect them. That was up. And welcome to my channel. It's my first time seeing you over here.
Yeah, ranting Philly fan, man. You're not going to find more of a passionate, vocal sports fan. That dude, man, he's definitely.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've seen him around. I just never, in my first time seeing him on my channel, but I've seen him around though.
Yeah, and as far as the parade goes, I got hit up last night by my boss, and he makes the schedule, and he said, man, he said he's going to try to. He offered it. He said he's going to try to work it to where he and I can go spend a little bit of time at the parade on Friday. Yeah, that would be great.
I need to find out what time the parade is, because I might can make it up there. We'll see. I just got to get the time frame. That's all I need.
Yeah, well, look at it. You're still coming up on Saturday, right?
First of all, before yesterday, I'm so proud of you for saying up there, not down here.
Yeah, I have to remind myself that, because we're going to do the bomb sauce. And
to answer your question,
yeah.
Now that's because it really depends. To me, I got Kashana's going to get service check next week. I got that out my way. I got my bills paid. My phone bill not paid. My phone bill not due till like after next week, this weekend. So I'm good to go. So it really just poured down to two things. That was how the Braves did and how I was feeling. Because, like, these up and down temperatures in Columbus are a bitch. So, but right now I feel good. And the Braves won. So I say right now it is a 80% chance I do make it up there.
Good. Well, I hope you feel good enough to come up here because we got a little conversation live that we got to have with Hayden.
You know what? I've been sparing him.
I ain't sparing him nothing.
You don't got to. The reason why I'm sparing him because, and I said this even going back to the NLCS series against the Dodgers. Like, I don't give two shits about our division rivals right now because I don't want to give them any light. Because unlike where you're hiding, where the Braves live rent free in his head, he's not gonna get that satisfaction on the other hand, thinking that this team lives rent free in my head because they don't. I don't give a shit about that team.
Because he sent me a text just before the game that said "Go Astros."
But I'm gonna tell you this though: if I come up there to the A, and the second he talks shit, all bets are off.
I'm not going to give him that option. I'm going to let. He's my dude. I love my dude. You know, I love you, my dude. No homo. I'm going to let him have it. I'm going to give it to him because of what he did. By the way, Fizz, I'm still waiting on this so-called hex and this jinx.
Oh yeah,
I will say
this.
Yeah, I know he's listening. I'm
gonna say that. I'm gonna say one thing about him, and I'm gonna let anything else to be said about him is coming from your mouth. Hey, where you hiding? You can take your hex and shove it up your ass. I told you that shit wasn't gonna work against an A-Fizzle Productions team. Don't you ever in your life throw a hex on the A-Fizzle Productions team in your life just because Sports Live and ATL happens to root for that same team. It backfires every time. And even though I don't follow CFL like that, maybe throw it, but I am going to support the Calgary Stampeders anyway. You throw a hex on the Stampeders, they're going to backfire your ass on that side too.
I appreciate it. See, his issue, Fizz, is that he didn't know when to stop. He was one of those that you said earlier in your stream that celebrated a World Series the first 3 games of the year in that home plate slide.
He did.
He's the one that celebrated it.
Yesterday, I went back and I was watching your live stream for Hooters for your birthday, and I see how cocky he was after they won the first 2 games. I was like, how does it feel now?
I tried telling him. I keep telling him. I was like, dude, man, it's gonna come back on you, but he's still gonna keep at it. But that right there is what a rival does, man. But he's relentless. And I saw a report that the odds already came out.
Oh, my girlfriend's on TV now.
Oh, you mean Kelly Kroll? No, I'm just kidding. Renee Montgomery? Nah, who else?
Kimberly Martin. That was my girlfriend.
But they came out with the Fizz. They came out with the odds of next year. They got the Braves 3rd to repeat, and the Dodgers and Astros 1 and 2. Didn't we just beat those 2 teams?
You know what? I like it though. Because if the Braves do repeat, it's going to make Vegas look stupid.
Yeah.
So I was hoping they made us 30th. So I can laugh when we win it again.
Now, I know our roster is going to be a little different because some of these guys we're not going to be able to re-sign, and we'll talk about that later. But the Braves will have enough talent to still win again. And how can you put 2 teams that you beat to win a world championship ahead of you? I mean, talk about still a slap in the face. The Dodgers and the Astros. I mean, you don't know what Astros team is going to show up. You don't know what kind of Dodger team is going to show up. You don't know what kind of Braves team. But I guarantee you we'll have championship material, and probably so will they. But we beat them. We just got done beating them.
You know what?
God damn.
That's good. Vegas, thank you. I'm glad you put the Dodgers and Astros ahead of the Braves because if the Braves win it again, I'm going to come back to the stream and I'm going to remind you how stupid you are. So,
because fucking Braves.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Astros, Bronco Bromine had 6 touched on this yesterday. Excuse me. And when he made a video congratulating the Braves, he has a valid point. Astros window is starting to close a little bit. They've been good for like last 8 or 9 years. They did get a World Series title.
Are you off today?
But
are you off today?
I feel like they're going to lose a couple pieces and they're gonna take a step back next year. That's how I feel.
Hey, Fizz, are you off today?
No.
Damn, you got to go into work. That sucks for you, man. But and then think about it.
I already told my coworkers. I've been chilled because I didn't want to jinx.
Yeah.
But today I'm going in there acting brand new, just like I did when Lightning won the Stanley Cup.
Man, you know I'm going to be lit come tomorrow when I go into work. But what irritates me also is Tampa Bay Yucks. They bought a championship, right? and then as soon as they won,
for the record, people, Slita is allowed to say Tampa Bay on my channel.
Yeah,
all out.
And the very next year, going into this season, they were the top pick to win the Super Bowl. So you're trying to tell me the Braves are world champs, but yet we're not the number one option going in, at least odd-wise, and next year? That's bullshit. Talk about fucking a haterade.
That's all they drink.
Golly. Hey, where you hiding? Where you hiding? Are you hiding? I know you hiding, aren't you, sir? I know you listening. Let the champs talk, sir. That goddamn Hex. That justice served.
That what you look like, man.
Come on, man. Hey, where you hiding? How'd you like those 3 games at the beginning of the year? How'd you like that safe call at home plate? How'd you like that 8-game winning streak you guys got when you had a 4.5, 5-game lead over us in August? Yeah, I thought so.
He wasn't safe, Slita. He wasn't safe. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you know he's hurting like a biatch, but he's my dude, man. And we're going to have a blast this weekend, man. We're going to, well, I don't know about me, the bomb sauce, man. I'm going to try to coerce and maybe take a drop. He said I got to.
Maybe if I get my girlfriend, Kimberly Martin, to come to Atlanta, I'll have a blast too.
That'd be nice. Man, he said that I have to drench each wing.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know about that.
He want me to tell you that too. You gotta drench all those wings in the sauce.
Yeah, but
it doesn't matter if it's wet or dry.
Yeah, but I told him before he didn't. I don't remember that being part of the bet. Drenching the shit.
Own it, just go ahead and own it to the bet.
Oh, I'm gonna own up to it because that's me. But goddamn, can I dilute it with some water?
No, that's going to kill the. That's the purpose of the bet, man.
Golly.
But I get what your point though. Like he should have said that from the jump though before.
Yeah, I don't remember ever hearing drenched, but you know.
I don't think he said it either. I think he just brought it up this week because I guess he's very excited that he was excited that I might have the opportunity to come up there. He was excited that you was going to do the bet too.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it is what it is, man. Well, I mean, I own up to it because the uncomfortability and the hotness that I might go through, it might give him a smile, but I'll just make sure I wear my Atlanta Braves hat when I do it, so he can just remember when he's looking at my face, who's really laughing last.
Oh, you know what's going to suck even worse for him?
What?
Is that both our Braves gear come before this weekend? Unfortunately,
it's not, man. It said November 18th for me.
Well, I didn't really look at the day, but I think it says I don't know.
It's gonna be November 18th, but if I can find some stuff around here before the weekend, I might get it like a different hat or shirt, because they'll be selling it around here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll fucking get it.
You'll fucking get it.
Yeah, just to make sure he sees it.
Oh yeah, and I finally went and got my Tampa Bay Lightning championship gear too, though. I didn't get a chance to get that over the summer. That's coming as well.
Oh, so you ordered that from NHL.com?
No, I ordered both my stuff I ordered my Braves, my Lightning stuff from Fanatics.
Oh, that's cool. Well, hey, like I said, I'm happy for you. Hopefully, like I said, my Flames playing great, 6-1-1 or 6-2
Nashville last night.
Yeah, we lost to Nashville in overtime, but we had a 6-game winning streak, and we still got a point, so we're still in first. Georgia got a chance for a national title. Hawks got a chance for an NBA title. Man, hopefully things are looking up for me. For God's sakes, I need some rings, man. My hand is getting light. I want to be heavy. I want to be heavy. God, man, because you know what it's like to win, man. You got the Gators, you got the Lightning, you got the Broncos. I mean, the Braves now. Jesus Christ. But if anybody deserves it, that would be you also.
Hey, like I said, I've been seeing some championships the last 7 years. Before that, I went through a 5-year stretch with no championships. And I was like beginning of me talking sports on YouTube. So it took me a while the experience of get on video on YouTube and say, "Hey, I'm a champion."
Yeah. Well, you said that you're not that excited because you're kind of used to it. Well, I'm not. I'm super stoked. I'm euphoric.
That's why I was saying, like, y'all should be, Atlanta sports fans should be stoked. The loyal ones though, like you and Robbie and Asia and I would say Atlanta kid, but he's a Gator fan too. But y'all should be excited, because like, and I want to say this too, like, enjoy the moment. Like, Atlanta sports fans, all y'all, enjoy the moment.
Oh, I am.
And hopefully, for y'all, you'll see plenty more. And I'm happy for you too, Selena, because like,
thank you.
Because like, man, it's like the second time you celebrated a championship on YouTube outside of Atlanta United. So,
and I don't slight Atlanta United's title because that meant a lot to the city for somebody to give us something. I know there's not a lot of soccer fans on YouTube, but it meant a lot to the city, and the soccer fans here just to see a championship. I'm not slighting Italy's Euro Cup or World Cup champions.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Italy too. Yeah. You went with Italy as well.
Right. And I'm not going to slight, the Stampeders, the great cups that I've seen them win, and the Flames Stanley Cup. But from
the Stanley Cup before you two, I'm talking about during you two.
Well, I'm talking in general, but for the Braves, Falcons, and Hawks,
that's like the main teams in Atlanta. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and now we got potentially Georgia winning a national title if they don't fuck up. But I'm confident.
I was telling somebody this last night. Like, if I was a Georgia fan, I'm glad or not, but if I was a Georgia fan, my main thing, I would hope that Auburn wins out and beats Alabama in the Iron Bowl, because Georgia is going to beat Auburn again. We'll beat Auburn again in the SEC title game, which will put Georgia in the playoff. Now, what happens from there, we'll have to see.
Well, I got you one better.
And part of me, I don't care for Ohio State either, but part of me is like hoping that Georgia and Ohio State play in the national title, just so you and William Hyde can do it one more bet before the year is over.
Yeah, I would give Georgia the edge against anybody, but obviously anything can happen in the playoffs. But I mean, I'm 100% confident now. If any of my teams from here on out get to the World Series or Super Bowl or NFC title game or Eastern Finals or national title game, SEC championship game to get in, I feel confident because one of my teams finally stepped up. But I will tell you this, though. Georgia can go undefeated, number one, and go to the SEC championship game. And if we lose, we'll still get one of the top four slots.
It depends on who's around you, too, though. If everybody, a lot of these, if the Big Ten or the Pac-12 play itself out, then I can see that scenario happen where Georgia could lose and still get in.
Oh, I disagree, because you can't have a number one team in the SEC undefeated just because they lose maybe a tough SEC championship game and knock them out. No, you can't do that, because Alabama got in a couple years ago, right? No, you're
talking about that year where Alabama didn't play in the SEC title game. They lost to Auburn, and Auburn wound up playing. Auburn losing put Bama back in the. But I see your point, though.
But they still made it. So I mean, as long as Georgia stays number one going into the SEC championship game, win or lose, they're going to make the college football playoff.
Yeah, and I really hope Auburn beats Alabama. I hope Auburn wins out and beats Alabama, not because of Georgia, because I can laugh at Bama for not winning again. That would be sweet.
Yeah,
that would be my year. If I get my high school team to win the high school championship, if I get Chase Elliott to win the NASCAR Cup Series, then get Alabama to get knocked out before the playoff race before the SEC title game, that would make my sports year right there. Along with the Braves win the World Series and the Lightning win the Stanley Cup.
To take away from Von Miller being traded. Don't think I didn't see that.
We're not talking about the Florida football team. We're not talking about the Broncos football team. It's about winning championships.
And speaking of winning championships, I think the Atlanta Hawks got a legit chance as well. So,
as much as I hate to admit it, they do. But I hope not.
They
got a legit chance, though, in all seriousness.
And also not only celebrating the World Series championship here in Atlanta, but I look the changes that could be made. We may not have Rosario, Soler, Jock Peterson, or Adam Duvall on the team next year. I don't know, man. I hope we can resign some of them, if not all of them. And the Braves better re-sign Freeman. There's no
They
reason.
will sign him. All right,
No reason for him to leave.
That's why I said on Twitter, like I told that I'm gonna say the referee. I told that commentator, shut the fuck up about Freddie Freeman last bat as a Brave. Unless he's retiring, it's not going to happen because Snicker is going to at least have enough brain cells to retire Freddie Freeman.
Well, it's not Brian Snicker. It's Alex Anthropopoulos. By the way, get better. He had COVID.
Big up to Alex Anthropopoulos. He's I gotta give a shout out to him too because he was the sole responsibility besides us fans in order to get that Braves at World Series title. He made the moves at the right time. And Brian Snicker, I'd like to thank you too for not putting in Luke Jackson last night.
Yeah, I was wondering, I was thinking to myself when they said that Luke Jackson was warming up, I was like, look, I said, Snicker, I know for some reason you got infatuation with Luke Jackson. I know he had a couple good last appearances, but he has nothing else to prove. You're trying to win a World Series. Don't give the Astros any life. Pitch your best pitcher in Will Smith. Get him in here and just get this ring. Because bringing Luke Jackson in for a feel-good story is not necessary because he already pitched well the last couple games. Win the World Series because anything can happen in a game. You don't want to have a chance to have – you don't want it. Just kill the noise. So I was glad he didn't do that because we didn't need to see Luke Jackson anymore. That was it.
Yeah, because I was about to tweet. I said, if Luke Jackson goes in, hello, Game 7. And then I'm going to punch Brian Snicker for not allowing that to happen.
Yeah,
but he woke up and realized, yeah, I don't want a Game 7 either. Let me put it in somebody else. Let me put it in Maxick instead.
I know, right? I mean, I was like, damn. And just think, man, that we're going to be not only watching the parade, whether live or on TV or whatever, depending on the situations. We're going to see the Braves in the White House. We're going to see the unveiling on opening day with our rings. And I do plan on going to that game once it's released.
I might need to come to that game too.
Yeah,
man,
I hope
that's gonna be accelerated. They might be on Sunday night too on ESPN on top of that.
Look, if you can make it, I'll buy your ticket. That'll be my gift. I'll buy the ticket. So once it all comes out, I'll contact you and you let me know if you're gonna be able to definitely make it up here for the game. See, I said up again, and we'll go celebrate that ring ceremony together, man. That'll be sweet.
That's what's up. If that happens, if you were to buy me a ticket.
No, I will buy you a ticket. No, there's no if.
First beer's on me. First beer's on me.
No, there's no if. I will buy you a ticket.
All right, if you do that, first beer's on me. At the game. First beer's on me at the game.
Thank you. There ain't no if. Forget it. Forget the
word. Rise up ATL. Yes. How about them Braves? Oh, I didn't get my. Let me get my big ups. Braves country. Obviously, the guys in the VIP session to my right. Got to give probably the longest tenure Braves fan on YouTube, 1980 to a lot of us 90s later on down the line.
Yeah.
Big ups to Rise Up ATL. I see him in the comment. Big up. Hold on, let me get my big ups. Big ups to Asia Green. Big ups to Robbie White. Big ups to Dugas. Big ups to Cam ATL01. Big ups to the Press Atlanta Sports Fair. Big ups to Bill. I'm gonna say Law Time. One time. Big ups to Chris and Brave. Big ups to Camel Toes. This is all of us. And I'm pretty sure some other people are forgetting right now. But big ups to Braves country. And to that one person, because this will be the last time I acknowledge you. If you see me in your stream, don't say go Braves. We will never forget what you did 2 years ago. And I'm going to leave it at that.
Monster. Yeah, I got you. I got you. And I will say this, though. As far as 8 Camel Toes, Bobby, you my dude. You're a Braves fan. I know that. But I saw your video the other day when you, after the Panthers beat the Falcons, and you said something about the Slitta. If y'all want the Braves to lose because of Slitta, that's all on him. He's, whatever, blah, blah, blah. He's going to make a bunch of videos. You want to know what, sir? I will make as many goddamn videos as I motherfucking want, because with not to discredit your loyalty, not to discredit A-Fizz or anybody else, but on YouTube, Atlanta Braves, you think of myself. And I've been burning. And I'm going to make as many motherfucking videos as I goddamn want to. And I'll leave it at that right there.
I wouldn't say when you think of the Braves, you think of me, but then again, a lot of
Well,
people.
they think of you, but I mean,
I will say, you've been I didn't start making sports videos until 2010 or 2011. You already had been established making Braves videos in 2009, so obviously they're going to think of you first.
Yeah,
and
but
plus,
look,
out of everybody here, you're probably the longest tenured Braves fan too.
Yeah,
that's cool. Like Camel Toes and all the a couple cats are older than me.
Yeah, but when you think of Braves, I mean, there's no slight on you at all, man. Because like I said, I mentioned it. When the people think of Braves, they definitely think of A-Fizzle production. But I mean, it's just that I've done so much more repping the team overall that it is. But I digress, man. This is for both.
No, that's not our. This is facts we're speaking of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've shouted you a million goddamn times, and you were the first person I shouted, or basically second. After we won the damn thing, even in the NFC in the NL Championship Series, in the World Series, immediately your name popped up. You know that, so I got a lot of love for you, man. And I'm proud of your stream. I'm proud of all the interaction in the chat that got into your stream in Game 5. I appreciate a lot of my people coming over and supporting Fizzle. That meant a lot to me to see that. Because I really wanted him to stream the championship. I was hoping you were going to do it over myself. Sorry it didn't happen, but
thankfully we had the Astros winning Game 2 made that happen, because if it wasn't for them, it wasn't for the Astros winning Game 2.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if I would have been able to stream at all. So it does feel good to actually stream a world. And not only a Braves playoff game, but it was a World Series.
Yeah. Oh, and let me say this. And I don't say this much because when I block someone or I leave them out, I let them go. Panther Buzz, FSU 20. I'm just going to say one thing. Go fuck yourself.
No. We're going to leave it at that. No, we're not doing that today.
I left it at that. No, dude. This dude been trolling me.
No drama on my channel.
I got you. But this dude been trolling me. And
let it go. Let it go.
So anyways, but I also did you see the chat last night on that damn? I came on in the 9th inning and it blew up. I appreciate all the support in the chat.
I guess I think the people who came in your stream last night, those are the ones who be like, "Oh my God, Selena's about to celebrate a championship. Let's go see him celebrate." I think the ones who wanted you to be disappointed, they didn't. Yeah. They stayed hiding.
Yeah. Look, there were a lot of people. It was so active. I had trouble seeing everything, so I went back over and I gave some moderators to some loyal people. The donations were unbelievable. The chats were unbelievable. Honestly, there were a lot of people that I knew that because the names pop up, I see it, who I battled throughout the years. But you are right. Not one of the haters that kept coming in during my chokes and all that came in on this one. So for that, go fuck yourself as well. How about that? Them crab apples.
That's on them.
I saw that shit, and I'm glad you brought it up because it gave me an opening. Not one of them came in.
That's true. They
were watching. They were watching, and they were probably the 4 or 5 dislikes out of the 100 likes, whatever the hell it was. Although there was one that came in. I heard. I'm not going to mention the name. I'll mention this in a later video. When this person comes in, I give you all the rights to block this person, and I'll mention that in a later video.
How does it feel that Eric PABC, the guy who blocked you on Twitter, actually congratulated you and for the Braves winning the World Series?
I didn't even know he congratulated me.
Yeah, I told you. I think I told you in the chat that I saw Eric PABC because me and him still follow each other on Twitter. He said congratulations to A-Fizzle and Sports Live and ATL and some other Braves fans he followed.
He said it on
Sports Live anymore. He blocked him.
He said it on Twitter.
Yeah, he said it on Twitter.
Well, I appreciate it, sir. That even though you blocked me for laughing at your mutts, that you gave me the credit. I do appreciate it, man. But it was your choice to block me and everything. But like I said, but thank you, though. I appreciate it. That is a man to be able to do that. Unfortunately, there are some people who still act like you're
still waiting on your best friend to do it. He didn't do it properly.
Huh?
I'm still waiting on your best friend to do it properly like Eric did.
Oh, you're talking about Hyden?
Yeah.
Dude, his video was
He was so salty in his video. It was ridiculous.
yeah, but I loved it. I love that. I loved it. I loved it. Don't worry, man.
I loved it, y'all.
I loved it, man. Don't worry. Don't worry. Hey, don't worry. This weekend we'll continue it. You know that.
If I come up there, tell him if I come up there, I want a proper congratulations.
Oh,
and then if he does, I will buy him a shot for his birthday.
This is
yes. If you are listening where you're hiding, you will get a shot.
If he's listening, come on, man. Of course he is. He's still Morton. You want some cheese for that wine, sir?
I'll tell you what though. January though, we gonna turn up for real though. We gonna turn up.
Yeah, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Tis the question.
We gonna bar hop with my dude. What we doing?
So what is the time frame that I got to take off? What are the days?
You gonna take if you can make if you make it down here by Thursday, that gives us a chance to do something that Friday, that like during the daytime.
No, what are the days? What are the days? The actual days, like the 9th with the 10th, 15th, 20th.
Oh no, you're going too far. You're going too far. Definitely not that late.
What are they?
You say you're gonna do like 6th through the 9th.
The 6th through the 9th?
Yes, it's that first week of January.
Okay, and your birthday's when?
That Friday.
Okay, yeah. Just text me to remind me so I can get it requested before, because I'm going to put the request in about 2 weeks before Christmas, before the New Year turns.
Yeah, I'll let you know before it's gonna be a week before Christmas. I'll let you know.
Right. And you know what I did? I'm watching on mute the Bally Sports. I ain't even watched it. It's been on for an hour. I recorded that. Look, I recorded that. I recorded the MLB Network for 3 hours. I recorded ESPN. I recorded Fox. Everything.
Appreciate that Panthers buzz and Panthers own Phil Clowns. They both said congratulations to me. Falcons fan forever. Oh, big ups to you too. I know you're a Braves fan as well. Brothers, it feels so good last night. Y'all, Sleeter, what's good, man? And A-Fizzle, what's up? Appreciate you.
Panthers on the Falcons, my ass. You beat us once, but you beat us for the third time in like 12 games. You got to win. Big fucking deal. We'll smack you around in Carolina because you know we always go up there and win. So enjoy it right now.
And no disrespect to Panther fans, but I would laugh. Because this would make me laugh. This is what because y'all got to go back because Falcons got to go to Charlotte. It'd be funny like if the Sleeter get on this rant like and the Falcons win 29-3 in your house 7-8. He'll be rolling when you did that.
No, I'm pretty confident about going up to Carolina and winning.
Well, I say y'all split anyway. I think y'all split. I said before the season started that y'all split with the Panthers.
Yeah, I didn't see us losing here to the Panthers, but the Panthers defense played better than ours, and I give them that. But y'all don't own shit.
Oh, yeah, and elaborate what you said the other day. To anybody who said the Falcons defense played good, what game were you watching? They gave 4-3 rushing yards to the Panthers. How's that playing good?
The only reason why some of them say the Falcons defense plays good is because they held the Panthers to 19 points. No, the Panthers held themselves to 19 points because their offense is terrible without McCaffrey and everything. The Falcons defense is just that bad. I mean, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. I didn't see the Falcons do anything really defensive-wise like they did the previous 2 games, letting Sam Darnold and the backup and their backup running back run all over the place. We had no goddamn sacks. There wasn't no good defense by the Falcons. Please get out of here.
Yeah, I didn't even see a Florida Gator out there. I don't know if he's still in the IR, but I didn't see him do anything.
That was terrible, man. But like I said, the only thing the Panthers own are these nuts. Y'all don't own shit. The Falcons own y'all like crazy. You get 1 win out of every 6-7 games. So shut the hell up, Panthers own Falcons. Y'all don't own shit but my ball sack. Come on, be quiet. Taste these salty nuts. We go up to Carolina and smack y'all in the ass.
When do y'all play Carolina again up there?
Not exactly sure because I don't really pay attention to them because they're irrelevant. But their time will come. It'll probably be right around Christmas when we smack them around up in Carolina like we always do.
That should be an interesting game, though. Both of y'all be fighting fight for a lower draft pick.
Yeah. You got jokes on. You got jokes. I'm gonna let you have that. The last 3 games, the Panthers are 2-1 versus the Falcons. Ooh,
He is right though.
that is true. I mean, you might have recent 3-game ownage because I've always been, if you like the Broncos, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. We beat the Broncos 3 straight times. They own us overall. I said we recently owned the Broncos. Okay, y'all recently own us in the last 3 games. You won twice.
How is that being a hypocrite?
Well,
I'm speaking facts.
yeah, but if I don't own that the last 3 games, then I am being a hypocrite. So I'm not going to be a hypocrite.
Hey, that's facts too. Though. Even though I hate it, it's facts.
But overall, we own y'all. So enjoy your little brief 2 out of 3 run. That's kind of like the Phillies winning first 3 games in Philadelphia for the.
Oh yeah, we and for the record, we own everybody in the NL East. Go be like, so if y'all deny it, go look it up. Braves got a winning record against everybody in NL East. Therefore, we own them.
Yep. If Panthers win, next Panthers are up 3-1. No kidding, Sherlock. How old are you? 10? Well, obviously. But y'all ain't gonna win, man. We don't lose.
Aaron Rodgers tested positive for COVID-19, so he will not be playing against the Chiefs.
Damn. And Alex Anthopoulos tested positive for COVID. That's why he didn't.
Yeah, I heard about that last night. That's they say he didn't make the trip because of that.
Golly. That's too bad.
We did it for him because he wasn't there. We did it for Mike Soroka. He missed the entire year. Acuna, yeah, we did it for him.
Morton.
Yep. But Charlie Morton was there, but you get the point.
Yeah, but he didn't get a chance to pitch in it. Hank Aaron, Skip Carey, Pete Van Weeren, Ernie Johnson, Don Sutton, all you legends for the Braves who have recently passed away from Braves country. That was for y'all too.
And we did it for old school superstation WTBS as well.
Yeah, and I also got to go back on that NOCS for a minute. Isn't it great that we won a World Series championship and we went through the Superstation TBS to do it like old times?
Yes.
That was great, man. That was great. And if you guys go back and watch the pennant chase for the Braves, I did one game when it was on TBS, and I called it the TBS stream, and I played the TBS theme music. That was great. Great.
Yeah, and I want the Braves to get one more game on TBS so I could have streamed it, but it didn't happen.
Yeah,
but because I grew up in the '90s, but I remember being a kid and watching the Braves on TBS. If they was like it was, growing up in Georgia, it's easy to watch the Braves, but yeah, I remember Braves on TBS. I remember Don Sutton and company. I would say Skip Carey because that's a little bit before my time, but I remember Don Sutton in the late '90s. So that's why I definitely had to get him. After he passed away, I mentioned him in Monday Vibes. So we definitely had to do it for him. We had to do it for Skip Carey. We had to do it for Hank Aaron. And yes, I felt the statue, by the way.
Oh, did you? Okay, cool.
Yeah, we had to do it for Dale Murphy too. Phil Necro, we did for the entire Braves country, man.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
we didn't do it for him.
Yeah, and I do appreciate the majority of the comments under the stream, under my videos since we won, have been positive. Thank you very much. When you can, Fizzle, go. I just did a video with the Queen, the We Are the Champions. It got a copyright claim, but I don't care. It's not a strike. I knew what it would be. I wanted people.
I thought you might have mentioned on the radio version, but I seen that.
What, the one I just did a little while ago?
Okay, I got to look at that.
Yeah, I think you'll like it, man, for sure, man. I did it like the whole song. Just watch it. It was great, man. It's so fitting. I'm so excited, man. That one of my teams finally, one of my main teams here in Atlanta finally did it. It feels amazing, man, considering the way the year
is. It feels amazing to me because of the adversity the Braves went through this entire season. And then, going leading up to the playoff, we get the playoffs and then you hear the same narrative, like the one you keep bringing up about last year's NLC. It's I got the commentators we kept bringing it up. Can y'all please
because they wanted us
about last year? That was last year. I don't want to hear about last year ever again.
Because they wanted us.
I don't have to hear about last year again because it's irrelevant to the day.
They
So
wanted
anybody want to come with last year's series? I'm gonna ignore the shit out of you. Boom.
Yeah, they were saying so much. Like, like in game 5, they kept talking about game 6, and Ron Darling and the NLCS kept talking about the 3-1 choke. Look, I don't think the announcers wanted the Braves to win.
They didn't. I don't even pay attention to the commentators. But they kept on talking about you can hear the praise of the Dodgers as if they wanted history to repeat itself.
Ron Darling.
And the Braves said you can take your history and shove it up your ass too.
Yep, Ron Darling made me sick, to my stomach. So that was vindication. And then, like I said, in game 5 and shit of the World Series, game 6 on it, blah, blah, blah. Like, come on, man. It's like, and I don't like to say that anything is rigged, but I think these umpires did what they could to benefit the Astros hitters as much as they could to try to get this to 6 or 7 games. I really do. Some of these calls are ridiculous. I mean, how can you?
I touched on that too. I think I touched on that on somewhere. I said
that Max Fried never touched the base.
Yeah, I said it, and I said this one time. I said in every game in every sport, it's always. Now, matter of fact, it was after one of those Florida games. I said this. Every game in every sport is either going to be one call that was made and it shouldn't have been made, or it's going to be one call that wasn't made but should have been made. It's every game. That's I just said, my thing is, like, if you're going to call something, if you're going to fuck up, don't let it determine the outcome.
And what good has replay been? The replay has been against the Braves so much this year and in the playoffs. At second base, at first base, everything. The Milwaukee Brewer catch that wasn't a catch and they called it. It's like, God damn. I mean, and the thing is that they had a close-up of all those plays in the playoffs that they replayed that went against the Braves, and they still didn't overturn it. Like, how do you not, overturn that Brewers catch in foul territory? How do you not overturn the play at second base? Last night they had a close-up of the foot. It never touched first base. It was all on Max Fried's ankle, yet they still called him safe. Why have instant replay if you're not going to make the right call? It is absolutely ridiculous. But you want to fuck all that. Not really.
It don't matter now.
We overcame it.
We took all the adversity and we won it in spite of y'all. Okay, Brandon Fielding says he's a big fan of the old school WTBS channel. He remembers watching Sanford and Son, Jefferson's, other shows like Gomer Pyle.
Andy.
Never heard of Gomer Pyle.
Yes. The Jefferson
WTBS was a great channel to watch back in the late 80s, early 90s.
Yes, it was, man. CNN News back in the day, and Headline News and Headline Sports and all that stuff, man.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Headline News, I got to just so I acknowledge this, because I know Sports Live has acknowledged that he's met Chili, he's met Latasha Gibbons, he's met some clown named Scott Alexander down in New Orleans, and then recently he met Kelly Kroll.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I sure enough did.
And guess what I met in 2009?
Who?
Robin Meade.
Who?
From Morning Express.
Who?
You said, oh my God, how you not? I know you don't watch Headline News like that, but how you not know Robin Meade? She got her own. That woman had her own TV show since I was in high school. Morning Express, every weekday morning. She came to my job in 2009.
I mean, all I remember is like John Fricke and Van Earl Wright and all those guys from back then.
And I also met Herschel Walker too at my job in 2009.
Well, I met Andrew Jones. I met Dominique Wilkins. I met Bobby Butler, Stacey Bailey, Trace Johnson. I met besides that, I met Andres Galarraga, Rafael Farcall while I was at the stadium. Terry Collins, Pedro Guerrero, cocky bastard.
Did you met Renee Montgomery yet?
Oh man, I would love to pull her dreads.
Yeah, that's her braids, man. But that's next. So it's like because Renee Montgomery is actually good looking though. I would fuck her. I'm not gonna lie.
I would hope so.
Now you and your best friend, y'all can have Kelly Kroll. I heard y'all say it in that one stream, like, hey, Phil, I don't know what you're talking about, but me and Way I think Kelly Kroll is hot.
Dude, I saw Kelly Kroll right in my face, man. She is.
And it's unfortunately that it gave us during the week and I couldn't make it because I would have vlogged Sports Live and ATL beating Kelly Kroll and having a conversation with her.
That was great. It was,
That way people be like, "Oh, look, Slender Man's crash finally."
Well, you know what I did when she walked right by me and I said something to her and she walked up to me and we talked for a minute or so, you popped into my head. I was like, you did. I was like, God damn. It's for real. I was like, shit. I was like, I had to mention this and everything. And I wish Where You Hiding would have got it, but he was so downtrodden about his Phillies getting their ass kicked that
he can't get over it. He'll live. Did he meet his favorite player?
Bryce Harper.
No,
Bryce Harper was sulking too much, just standing in the outfield looking like a doofus.
Speaking of Bryce Harper, you'll never win a World Series.
Yeah, he'll never win a World Series. Never. Oh,
and I still want to punch you in the face.
Yeah, I want to punch you in the face too, Bryce Harper, you bitch ass. Shit. But but Fizz, I got to go, man. I got some things to do. I wanted to come in here for you.
I gotta get to work anyway. So
have a great day. Look, do me a favor. Don't let anybody take this moment away from you. Man.
Dude, like pretty much anybody at my job watches baseball or follows it a Braves fan, so I don't have to worry about the shit talk right now. That may be on the weekend when I go out. Wait, I might be in Atlanta, so that might be a while before I hear the shit talk.
Look forward to seeing you this weekend, my dude.
Cheers. It's morning time.
Cheers, brother. All right, man. You have a good one. Go Braves. Right. World champions, baby. Woo!
We did it.
We did it. Yes, sir.
We fucking did it, I should say. All right. And like I said, I got to get on to work. So I appreciate everyone for scoping in. And we're going to end the same right like that. So until next time, Eagles are signing out. By the way, if I don't make it to Atlanta this weekend and I decide to stay in town or that I'll stay at home, I will attempt to stream the Florida-South Carolina game. So y'all be looking out for that. I'll let y'all know in my All-American community time what I'm going to do this weekend. So, yeah. But y'all have a good Wednesday. Y'all have a good rest of the week. Y'all, that's going to be about it. So, call y'all later.